Hey, thank you for tuning into the video of my show. I got to play a show the other night that really meant a lot to me. And I was going to record the whole show, and I had it set up. You'll see the beginning of this video is shot horizontally, and in my excitement, I unfortunately didn't record. I hit stop, so you'll see right as the intro is starting, and then it clicks back on, and then it clicks back off, and I didn't get the entire show, which is a little bit of a bummer because even though the songs were probably what everybody came for, so that's what's mostly included here. When there were chunks of stories that were recorded, I've put them in here. There were a lot that didn't make it, probably 20 minutes of stories, and a little bit obnoxious, definitely self-serving. I was just trying to write the most honest piece of art that I could, and as I was writing it, I started realizing things about my journeys and my life that were important. And so the show was written to be a story about my guitar journey, and how that wove through my entire adult life, and also about my journey with Leah. And we met in 1996. I don't think a lot of people know that, and we had a lot in common in 1996, but I go into that in the show, and then I wanted it also to cover my mental health and my addictions and my being functional at a high enough level that I self-medicated my bipolar disease with all the wrong things my entire life. And what worked for the first maybe 10 years that I did it got harder and harder, and I needed more and more alcohol and drugs, and that slowly my life just got worse and worse and worse. And what I realized as I was writing the show and what I was attempting to do is how important, and what the theme actually of the show is what I've been referring to recently as my tribe. And my tribe is my friends and my family. And I love and need them all very much. And so, they were the people who accepted me and loved me for me. And that wasn't always easy to do. I'm a romantic asshole, and that comes up in the show a lot. And as I've been becoming less of one in my life, especially in the last year and a half that I've been sober and have been on the right medication, I've slowly been getting better at not living the Jed show in my life. And so it was kind of fun to have the idea to just put an hour of just the Jed show, and again, try to be as honest as I could. And I think I've written it somewhere if you've read online, but Sean Eiferman happened to be there that night. He's the one who, I would have never started a band without Sean Eiferman's encouragement and just being around, and showing me that you could go sit in a bar and play songs. And he said to me at the end of the show that he thought that it was one of the most sincere and honest and heavy material put into a piece of art that he's ever seen. That was all I needed, to be honest with you. That was so cool. So back to the tribe. There are old members of the tribe. There are new members of the tribe. The new members probably have been easier to grow because I've been less of a romantic asshole and more of just a romantic semi-asshole. And so, yeah, I just kind of wanted to get that in there because, again, there's going to be a lot that you miss, and it's the heaviest stuff. Um, but that's okay. I think what this little video does is it encapsulates the night, and it'll be enough for me to remember it by, and it's cool. And I'm never gonna probably do that show again, but I'm excited because I know now that, take another 5 or 6 months, write a new show, and really just start writing shows and storytelling, writing songs about some of my stories in my life, and telling the stories behind those. And there'll be new songs, but there'll be old themes, and I'll just keep trying to come up with ways to create my art in a way that's fulfilling to me, and that's the best part. So thank you so much for watching. The intro is really long. I think it's 4 minutes of me dancing around. I wanted to do that house music to start because I wanted to be able to put the vibe that I wanted the show to be, even though I was playing an acoustic guitar and I wasn't necessarily playing a rock show. I wanted to stomp and holler, and that was the vibe I was trying to get. And so I left that in there because even though you don't see me in a lot of that 4 minutes, when I'm off camera, I'm just out greeting everybody who came and thanking people, and actually talked a couple to come in who was just out on Water Street, and I said, hey, you should come see this show. And they did, and they stayed, and they loved it, and I thought that was really neat. And new members of the tribe showed up. It was so awesome to see so many people there that I need, that helped me and took care of me for my whole life. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. See you next time. Hope you like it. Bye.
to build this tribe that I am asking you, all of you, tonight. If you are not a part of the tribe, I would like you to join that tribe. We're going to get into explaining a little bit about that when the show starts. This is just show prep. You think I'm talking a lot now. I'm an over-talker. I'm going to talk more tonight than I play music. I may go on as long as 10 minutes between a song. 1996 is I met the love of my fucking life. And we don't get to fucking give it up for her until later. And if you guys fuck that one up, I'm gonna shut down the bar top. All right, so that happened. And I'll explain all of that, how that happened in 1996 in a few minutes. And the other thing that happened in 1996 is I met my first wife. My first wife is named Kimberly Fryho White. I don't use her maiden name lightly. She was Fryho. She worked at an In-N-Out as a teenager. Can you imagine the fucking life she had to deal with? And growing up with that bullshit? It's not fair. But she turned out to be a wonderful, beautiful, caring woman. One of the most ones I've ever met. And I want you to give it up for Kimberly White! So, since all that happened in 96, I was feeling quite inspired. And I tried to learn the guitar and I sucked. It took me a few years to learn how to play this fucking thing. And I still don't play it well, but I at least learned how to play it functionally enough for my needs. So I'm going to play a song for you. The first song that I ever learned how to play, real chords, right? I had to learn minors and fucking suspended shit. I mean, it's you don't want to know about that unless you're a fucking metalhead. This is the first song I ever learned to play that I was proud of, and it came out in 1996. Person who introduced me to this man and this band is also Sean Eiferman. Fucking, we had a good year in 1996, didn't we, boy? It's called Every Monday. It's written by a guy by the name of Butch Walker. Still can't play the B minor. I was checked in by 4 with the sign on the door. Looked out the window of the 17th floor. Talked to the city that knows me by name and all the bad things that I do. I shed 5 bitter tears into 5 bitter beers. Looked at my watch and said, where have the years gone? Wasted away like a castle of clay, slowly crumbling too. See, I told you to forget the songs. Every Monday I get this pain. Every Wednesday it hits my brain. Every Friday I die a little inside. 'Cause I'm still thinking of JR. What's up, brother? Thank you for coming. Hey, that's New Tribe over there. Go meet JR. I was fucked up by 5, talking nothing but jive. Told the bartender he'd never take me alive. All of this because my favorite show was canceled last night on TV. So I called up Marie, she'd have sex for free. For $10 an hour, she'd listen to me. Talk about rock stars and models on dope, and why I can't cope with this scene anymore. Every Monday I get this pain. Every Wednesday it's my brain. Every Friday I die a little inside. 'Cause I'm still thinking of you. Yeah. start over. Every Monday I get this pain. Every Wednesday it hits my brain. And every Friday I die little inside. 'Cause I'm always thinking of you. Go, Clifton. Thank you so much. Thank you. Told me that he would like to be on it. I didn't even ask him. He told me he would like to be on it, and that's where the idea of the talent was born, because it snowballed. And I got to go to all my friends who played different instruments. I got to go to Stevie Ray, who's a member of Cletus and Mexican Sweat, and he's the best lap pedal steel player in town. So on my country song, I got him to play on it. He's clapping for Stevie Ray. Do it! Let's go! He's not here tonight, but Stevie Ray fucking rules. Man, he is the real deal, genuine number. And then it happened. I just got to have my own band on each song, and so that's why it's called Jed and the Talent. And tonight it's Jed and the Talent missing, so it's Jed Talentless. So here's the thing with this 90s song I'm going to play for you. I tried to pick just one that you would all know. And the reason that I wanted you to all know it is because I promise you, no matter how good of a day you are having or how good of a night you are having, it will not get any worse by you singing along to this song. If you have any kind of trouble singing because you're nervous, you will not be any less of a person. You will have a better time if you sing along with this song. Would you like to hear it? Here it goes. Early in the morning, I'm rising to the street. I light me up a cigarette and I strap shoes on my feet. Diggy diggity, got to find a reason things went wrong. I got to find a reason while the money's all gone. I can't play the piano, I forgot. I can still get high, but I can't play this guitar worth a shit, so there's no solo. Life is too short, so love the one you got, cause you might get run over or you might get fucking shot. Never start no static, I just get it off my chest. Never had to battle with the bulletproof vest. Take a small example, take it to it from me. Take all of your money, give it to fucking charity. Life is what I got, it's not a riot. You feel it when the dance gets hot. Everybody, love is, I can't hear you, what I got. I said remember that, I said love is what I got. And remember that, I said love is what I got. Remember that, I said love is what I got. Oh, you thought the third verse was coming in. Well, some of you did. What people don't know is when I met Bradley Noel in 1993, he told me that he had written the original third verse of this song. So I'd like to play that for you. It goes like this. Soy Parador, I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill and get funky with the cheese with soy? Soy Parador, I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Alright, you got me. I never met Bradley in 1993. That ain't the fucking original third verse of the song. This is the original third verse of the song. He takes a whiskey drink, he drinks a lager drink, drinks a cider drink, he drinks a vodka drink. Sings the songs that remind him of the better times, and then he sings the songs that remind him of the even better times. Oh, Donnie boy. I'm telling you, you know the words. Donnie boy. I get knocked down. Everybody, I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I just wanna fly. So put your arms around me, baby. Put those arms around me, sugar. I just wanna fly. Put your arms around me, baby. Put those arms around me, baby. Sing it. I just want to fly. I don't cry when my dog runs away. I don't get angry at those bills I have to pay. I don't get angry when my mom smokes a pot, hits the bottle and the back to the rock. Because the fucking and the fighting, it's all the same. The live to die is the only way to stay sane. Let the loving put that to you. Love is everybody what I got. Love is what I got. I don't know, remember that. I said love is what I got. Said love is what I got. That's the end. Applaud! Not for me, for love and the song and the times. If I didn't take you back to 1996, you ain't listening.
Oh boy.
Is where all the fucking best songwriters in the world were hanging out, and they didn't play popular country that many people like. They wrote updated versions of outlaw country, and they wrote non-ego songs in country music and Americana, and it was important to me. And this guy, his name's Skip Litz, and he didn't play, right? He didn't play an instrument. He was just a fan. And so if you can imagine someone playing live every night at multiple bars, Skip would go to each bar, right, and see everybody, and they loved him for that. And when he would come into the bar, since he was entering mid-set a lot of the times, the band would be playing a song, or the songwriter would be playing a song, and he'd walk in and he would yell, "Play a fucking train song!" And the artist would stop what they were playing and they would go to their train song. I'm not shitting you. This guy was special. He also sold them all of their weed, so that's probably why they liked him the most. This song, so when he died, all of those guys, I'm talking Jason Isbell, Todd Snyder, heavyweights in songwriting, they all wrote him a train song, all of them. And so I'm going to play you Todd Snyder's, and it's called Play a Train Song. It goes like this. Smoking long black Cadillac, engine winding down. He parked it up on the sidewalk like he owned the whole damn town. Hear him talking to some chick through a thick ghost of smoke, through a thicker haze of southern comfort and coke. He said, "Girl, you are harder than the hinges, hanging off of the gates of hell. Don't be afraid to turn to me now, mama, if he don't treat you well." And by he meant me. So I laughed and I shook his hand. He'd laugh a little bit louder as he yelled up at the band, "Play me a train song, pour me one more round. Make them leave my boots on when they put me into the ground. I am a runaway locomotive out of my one-track mind. And I'm looking for any kind of trouble that I can find. I got this old black leather jacket, got this pack of Marlboro Red. I got this stash here in my pocket, A mess of thoughts in my own head. The right to run until I've gotta walk, until I've gotta crawl. In this moment that I live right now, I got nothing else at all. So play me a train song, pour me one more round. Make them leave my books on when they put me down. I am a runaway locomotive out of my one-track mind, and I'm looking for any kind of trouble that I can find. Television, blizzard lights showing around this place. I found him there on the sofa, a little smile across his face. No, I tried with all of my sadness, you know, I could hardly weep. For a man who looked to me like he died laughing in his sleep, singing a train song, poured him one last round. We left his boots on when we gently laid him down. He was a runaway locomotive out of his one-track mind. So play a train song, play a train song, play a train song. Woo! Thank you. What time is it?
You're late.
My first song that I really, it meant something to me. It was not trying to sound like anyone else. It was from the heart, and I was really proud of it. Let me tell you about the song. It's called Remake My Mind, and it's my divorce song. So it's my first divorce song. Thank you. We'll get into that in a minute. Anyway, it's Remake My Mind, and there's a line in it. My favorite line is, let's do this one last time just to spite you. And that line was important to me because Remake My Mind was tongue-in-cheek. I was never going to remake my mind, but spite was all there. I had all that spite. So that's the first version of this song. Then about 15 years later, I got my second divorce. I told you, I'm a romantic asshole. I can get them, I just can't fucking keep them. So the song, Christy, she's not here tonight, but I need to mention her name, was the second beautiful, loving, kind, just great woman that I was married to, and then got a divorce. And this song, when I would play it after that, it had changed, right? The spite was still all there, believe me, I hated her. But Remake My Mind was all there because I needed her. But it was right that it stopped. And so the song is different, right? And then back to the star of the show, Leah Gale, sitting over there. She's shy, so if you want to meet her, you have to go introduce yourself. And I highly recommend you do, because Jake, are you getting over to? Yeah, Jake goes the fucking shit. Give it up for Jake! That's how it's done, right there. I don't even mind if he hits on her, because I know he's got no fucking shot.
Hold the fucking phone!
No, I told you, I'm gonna talk a lot, man. I'm sorry, this is the part where you gotta pay attention. Get up and get mad. Oh, I got time. Oh, maybe I don't. So the third time with this song, it's when Leah and I had to.
I'm just fucking with your old man.
But I was stone cold crazy, and I mean, 4 padded walls, crazy is where I needed to be. It took a lot of medication. I'm bipolar. I was self-medicating this disorder my whole life. And my tools, instead of Lamictal and Latuda and Seroquel, that's right, I'm on all of them. The 5 doses of all of them. I need that shit. I was doing cocaine and booze, which actually is just as helpful, it seems, with your bipolar. Although you need a lot more of it as you get older, and then the asshole really starts coming out. So everybody who knew me as a little bit of an asshole Anyone who was around me knew that I was a lot of an asshole towards the end of my life. And with Leah, actually. So we had to split up and take a trial separation. And it felt like my third divorce because we're not married, but I felt like I was married. And this song has changed. It is no longer an ego song. And what I mean by that is ego songs. Think Adam Levine of Maroon 5. He writes a lot of ego songs. Let me explain what that is. It's who you wrote the song for, right? You write this song for somebody, and you think you've written it for them, and the truth is, you wrote it for you, man. And Remake My Mind was written for me. It wasn't written for Kim. And it was an ego song for a long time, until the song changed its final time, and it's written for Leah. And it's all about Remake My Mind. There's no spite. I shouldn't even sing the words, but it makes the song sound better. So it goes like this. Jake's finally in the right spot. He should have gone when I was fucking playing. Jake, you're testing me on our best friendship here. The other way down that path we're supposed to walk. With awkward speech is clouding all of our arguments. The other way. The other way. Yeah. The other day was so long ago, I just don't know how many times I could say it. Wish that I could re-say it. Wishing you just hadn't have left because of all of that stupid shit that I said. How much of it did I mean? How much of it did I meant the other way? Let's do this one last time, just to spite you, 'cause it blows my mind just like you used to do. And if you came back and got us back on track, I'd remake my mind. I'd remake my mind. The other way down that path we're supposed to walk. With awkward speech starting all of our arguments. The other way, yeah. The other way. Let's do this one last time, just to spite you. 'Cause it blows my mind just like you used to do. And if you came back and got us back on track, I'd remake my mind. I'd remake my mind. I had to make sure I was on the D. Thank you. All right, so we've talked a little.
I'm just doing this TikTok so I can document what happened to me last night. I got to play the Jed show. It was the best show I've ever played in my life. And I just want to talk a little bit about the introduction that I had to the show. I had to thank, most importantly, the members of my tribe who showed up, right? And what I mean by tribe is friends and family that I need and love so much. And so for all of you who see this, thank you so much. Even if you couldn't make it, you are part of my tribe. I know there were a lot of you that couldn't. The only rules to getting into my tribe I went over last night. It's pretty easy to get into my tribe. The only things that disqualify you is if you are intolerant, if you are bigoted, if you divide people amongst political or religious lines, because I believe all of that is bullshit. And regardless of how people feel, I don't think it matters at all. And to be part of the tribe. But if you're a person that needs all those things, and you're a certain religion and you don't want to be in because you've got the only true religion, then hey, you're not welcome in the tribe. Sorry. And the fun thing about the tribe is it's growing, right? I have new tribe members that are coming in all the time, and you guys I love you and need you guys as much as my old tribe, right? It's all one tribe. And here's the thing. Once you're in, I strongly encourage everybody to meet each other, because there's no person in the tribe that's life wouldn't become better by becoming friends with a rad fucking person. So, come join the tribe if you're not already in. And if you're in, blessings, cheers, and we'll see you for the next show. I actually can't wait, because I'm going to write a different show, and it's going to be fun. I've got a new birth in my musical career. So, namaste.